2026 Minnesota DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 1240 questions and complete answers. Question 1. The gear shift lever is located. Option A, in front of the left footrest. Option B, in front of the right footrest. Option C, behind the left footrest. Option D, behind the right footrest. The correct answer is option A, in front of the left footrest. Explanation. The gearshift lever is located in front of the left footrest and is operated by the left foot. To shift up to a higher gear, position your foot under the shift lever and lift. To downshift, press the shift lever down. Question 2. When should the front brake be used? Option A, anytime the rider is slowing or stopping. Option B, only when slowing or stopping on slippery roads. Option C, only when slowing or stopping in an emergency. Option D, only when slowing or stopping in traffic. The correct answer is option A, anytime the rider is slowing or stopping. Explanation. A rider should always use both brakes every time they slow or stop. Question 3. Gloves can. Option A, make it difficult to control a motorcycle and should be avoided. Option B, help other drivers identify you. Option C, provide an improved grip on the handlebars. Option D, offer no protection. The correct answer is option C, provide an improved grip on the handlebars. Explanation. Gloves can provide you with an improved grip on your motorcycle's handlebars. They can also protect your hands in the event of a crash. Question 4. What is the primary psychoactive component in marijuana? Option A, THC. Option B, TMJ. Option C, MRT. Option D, OP. The correct answer is option A, THC. Explanation. The main psychoactive substance in marijuana is called tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC. Question 5. When riding in a group while passing another vehicle, it is best to: Option A, allow one rider to fully pass the other vehicle before another rider begins to pass. Option B, allow several members of the group to pass the other vehicle at once. Option C, have the last rider in the group wave to the driver being passed to signal that no other motorcycles are approaching. Option D, pass in a staggered formation. The correct answer is option A, allow one rider to fully pass the other vehicle before another rider begins to pass. Explanation. Riders in a group should overtake another vehicle one at a time. Each rider should complete their pass and resume their position in the group formation before the next rider begins to pass. Question 6. When riding with a passenger, you should tell them to do all of the following, except: Option A, get on the motorcycle after the engine has been started. Option B, sit as far forward as they can without crowding you. Option C, hold firmly onto your waist, hips, or belt. Option D, feel free to talk whenever they want. The correct answer is option D, feel free to talk whenever they want. Explanation. To help keep the operator focused on riding, passengers should avoid unnecessary conversation or movement. Passengers should get on a motorcycle only after the engine has been started. They should sit as far forward as they can without crowding the operator and hold firmly onto the operator's waist, hips, or belt. Question 7. When riding downhill or shifting into first gear, you may need to: Option A, use your brakes to slow down before downshifting safely. Option B, speed up before downshifting safely. Option C, swerve to the left. Option D, flash your brakes to ensure that drivers behind you know you are downshifting. The correct answer is option A, use your brakes to slow down before downshifting safely. Explanation. Before shifting into a lower gear, make sure you are riding slowly enough to shift safely. Downshifting, while going too fast, may cause the motorcycle to lurch and the rear wheel to skid. When riding downhill or shifting into first gear, you may need to use the brakes to slow to a safe speed before downshifting. Question 8. To reduce your reaction time, you should: Option A, ride slower than the speed limit. Option B, cover the clutch and the brakes. Option C, shift into neutral when slowing. Option D, pull in the clutch when turning. The correct answer is option B, cover the clutch and the brakes. Explanation. To help reduce your reaction time, you should cover the clutch and brakes. This is especially helpful when riding through areas where potential hazards are likely. Question 9. Riding gloves are often: Option A, made of leather. Option B, made of wool. Option C, not pre-curved. Option D, unsafe for the rider. The correct answer is option A, made of leather. Explanation. Gloves designed for motorcycle riding are usually made of leather. In addition to improving your grip, gloves provide protection for a rider's hands and fingers. Question 10. In a normal turn, option A, the motorcycle and rider should lean together. Option B, the motorcycle and rider should lean in opposite directions. Option C, the motorcycle should lean, but the rider should not. Option D, the rider should lean, but the motorcycle should not. The correct answer is option A. The motorcycle and rider should lean together. Explanation. During normal turns, the motorcycle and the rider should be leaning together at the same angle. In slow, tight turns, only the motorcycle should lean while the rider keeps their body straight up. Question 11. You have been drinking alcohol. If you wait an hour for each drink before riding your motorcycle, option A, you cannot be arrested for drinking and riding. Option B, your riding skills will not be affected. Option C, side effects from the drinking may still remain. Option D, you will be okay as long as you ride slowly. The correct answer is option C. Side effects from the drinking may still remain. Explanation. On average, the body can eliminate the alcohol content of about 1 drink per hour. However, some alcohol may accumulate in the body even if a person consumes only 1 drink per hour. Their abilities and judgment can still be impaired. Question 12. Riders who do not wear helmets while riding are blank to die in a crash than riders who do wear helmets. Option A, half as likely. Option B, twice as likely. Option C, 3 times as likely. Option D, just as likely. The correct answer is option C, 3 times as likely. Explanation. No matter the speed, riders who are not wearing helmets are 3 times more likely to die from head injuries than riders who are wearing helmets at the time of a crash. Question 13. A motorcycle fits you if, option A, you are able to touch your feet to the ground while seated. Option B, you are able to reach the controls by stretching. Option C, the handlebars go over your head. Option D, your feet are unable to rest on the foot pegs. The correct answer is option A. You are able to touch your feet to the ground while seated. Explanation. A motorcycle fits you properly if your feet can reach the ground while you are seated on the motorcycle. It should be easy for you to reach and operate the controls. Question 14. Moving into another lane while taking a curve is often the result of option A, taking the turn too fast. Option B, lanes that are too narrow. Option C, not knowing how to steer. Option D, lanes that are too wide. The correct answer is option A, taking the turn too fast. Explanation. Trying to enter a curve or turn at a speed that is too fast for conditions may cause you to cross into another lane of traffic or leave the road entirely. Question 15. Maximum straight line braking is done by option A, using only the rear brake. Option B, using only the front brake. Option C, using both the front and rear brakes without locking either wheel. Option D, using both the front and rear brakes while locking the rear wheel. The correct answer is option C, using both the front and rear brakes without locking either wheel. Explanation. On a straightaway, you can stop in the shortest distance by using both brakes. Try to avoid locking either brake. Question 16. In regards to drinking and riding, many penalties are option A, severe. Option B, up to a judge to decide. Option C, not too harsh. Option D, optional. The correct answer is option A, severe. Explanation. Oregon law applies severe mandatory penalties for drinking and riding. It is both illegal and dangerous to operate a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. Question 17. When loading cargo onto a motorcycle, you should option A, pack heavier items in front of the tank bag. Option B, pack lighter items near the front. Option C, try to not place items over the rear axle. Option D, place items behind the rear axle. The correct answer is option A. Pack heavier items in front of the tank bag. Explanation. Heavier items should be loaded in front of the tank bag. you should try to place the load over or in front of the rear axle. Putting the load behind the rear axle may affect your control. Question 18. When changing lanes. Option A. There is no need to do a head check if you use your mirrors. Option B. Mirrors provide a full view of the road around your motorcycle. Option C. You should turn your head and look over your shoulder. Option D. You can assume drivers will properly respond to your turn signal. The correct answer is option C. You should turn your head and look over your shoulder. Explanation. Motorcycles have blind spots just like any other vehicle. Always turn your head and look over your shoulder to check for traffic in your blind spot before changing lanes. Question 19. To effectively provide protection for a motorcycle rider, pants should: Option A. Be made of a soft material. Option B. Be made of a heavy material. Option C. Fit loosely enough that they flap in the wind. Option D. Be short and expose some parts of the legs. The correct answer is option B. Be made of a heavy material. Explanation. For your protection, you should wear pants that cover your entire legs and are made of leather or another sturdy synthetic material. Clothing should fit snugly enough that it does not flap in the wind, but not so snugly that it restricts your movement. Question 20. When following a car, usually the best portion of the lane to ride in is: Option A. The left portion. Option B. The center portion. Option C. The right portion. Option D. The left or right portions. The correct answer is option B. The center portion. Explanation. When riding behind a passenger vehicle, it is usually best to ride in the center of the lane so you will be visible in the driver's rearview mirror. Most drivers check their rearview mirrors much more often than their side mirrors, so this lane position will increase your chances of being seen. Question 21. Taking corners too fast. Option A. Can cause the rider to go into another lane. Option B. Is better than going too slowly. Option C. Often causes the rider to stay in their lane. Option D. Is acceptable because motorcycles are smaller than other types of vehicles. The correct answer is option A. Can cause the rider to go into another lane. Explanation. Taking a corner too fast may cause you to cross into another lane or go off the road. Be sure to decelerate before beginning to take a turn or curve. Question 22. Maintain an adequate following distance behind other vehicles. Option A. To allow you time and space to identify and react to hazards. Option B. So you can tailgate. Option C. To allow for traffic counters to accurately count you as a vehicle. Option D. To encourage other drivers to cut you off. The correct answer is option A. To allow you time and space to identify and react to hazards. Explanation. Maintaining an adequate following distance ensures that you will have enough space to stop or swerve out of the way if the vehicle ahead of you stops suddenly. A space cushion also provides you with a better view of any hazards on the road surface, such as potholes. Question 23. Reflective clothing should: Option A. Never be worn. Option B. Be worn only during the day. Option C. Be worn only at night. Option D. Be worn day and night. The correct answer is option D. Be worn day and night. Explanation. Most motorcycle crashes occur in broad daylight. Increasing your visibility by wearing bright colors and reflective materials is a good idea at all times. Question 24. When preparing to pass a vehicle on the left, it is important to ride on the left side of your lane because: Option A. The right side could be slippery. Option B. It will give you the best chance of spotting hazards in the next lane. Option C. People don't usually expect to be passed on their left. Option D. It will place you in the rear view mirror of the car in front of you. The correct answer is option B. It will give you the best chance of spotting hazards in the next lane. Explanation. When preparing to pass on the left, you should ride in the left portion of your lane. This lane position will increase your line of sight and make you more visible to oncoming traffic. Question 25. A motorcycle headlight. Option A. Must be used at all times. Option B. Must be used only between sunset and sunrise. Option C. Does not need to be white. Option D. Must be used only in poor weather. The correct answer is option A. Must be used at all times. Explanation. Minnesota law requires a motorcycle's headlight to be on at all times when the motorcycle is being ridden. Question 26. The best way to stop quickly is to: Option A, use the front brake only. Option B, use the rear brake first. Option C, throttle down and use the front brake. Option D, use both brakes simultaneously. The correct answer is option D. Use both brakes simultaneously. Explanation: to stop quickly, apply both brakes at the same time. Apply the brakes firmly and do not panic if the brakes lock. Question 27. When entering a highway or curve, motorcyclists riding in a group should: Option A, ride single file. Option B, ride in a staggered formation. Option C, ride in pairs. Option D, ride in the far right portion of the lane. The correct answer is option A, ride single file. Explanation: while a staggered group formation is usually best, it is better to switch to a single file formation when turning, taking curbs, or entering or exiting a highway. Question 28. Which of the following is not considered protective clothing for a motorcyclist? Option A, a jacket. Option B, boots. Option C, gloves. Option D, a stocking cap. The correct answer is option D, a stocking cap. Explanation: you should wear appropriate protective clothing when riding. Protective garments include sturdy pants and jackets that entirely cover your arms and legs, boots or heavy shoes that cover and support your ankles, and sturdy gloves. Question 29. When being passed from behind, you should: Option A, stay in the center portion of the lane. Option B, stay in the right portion of the lane. Option C, move on to the shoulder. Option D, activate your turn signal. The correct answer is option A, stay in the center portion of the lane. Explanation: when you are being passed from behind or by an oncoming vehicle, stay in the center portion of your lane. Riding any closer to the passing vehicle can put you in danger. Question 30. Shifting to a lower gear produces an effect similar to: Option A, accelerating. Option B, braking. Option C, swerving. Option D, turning. The correct answer is option B, braking. Explanation: most motorcycles have a manual transmission. Downshifting to a lower gear will slow you down. Question 31. A proper lane position should do all of the following, except: Option A, increase your ability to see and be seen. Option B, help you avoid surface hazards. Option C, help you avoid traffic signals. Option D, communicate your intentions to other road users. The correct answer is option C, help you avoid traffic signals. Explanation: a properly chosen lane position should provide a number of benefits, including an increased ability to see others and to be seen. It should help you avoid wind blasts, other drivers' blind spots, and surface hazards. Your lane position should discourage other drivers from trying to share your lane and provide you with an escape route, should a hazard arise. Question 32. When riding in a group, inexperienced riders should ride: Option A, in the front of the group. Option B, right behind the leader. Option C, at the back of the group. Option D, wherever they are most comfortable. The correct answer is option B, right behind the leader. Explanation: when riding in a group, inexperienced riders should ride just behind the leader near the front of the group. This allows more experienced riders to keep an eye on them from the back of the group. Question 33. When riding, you should: Option A, turn your head and shoulders to look through turns. Option B, keep your arms straight. Option C, keep your knees away from the gas tank. Option D, turn just your head and eyes to look through turns. The correct answer is option D, turn just your head and eyes to look through turns. Explanation: when making a turn, you should look through the turn to where you want to go. Turn just your head, not your shoulders, and keep your eyes level with the horizon. Question 34. When riding, you should: Option A, turn your head and shoulders to look through turns. Option B, keep your arms straight. Option C, keep your knees away from the gas tank. Option D, turn just your head and eyes to look through turns. The correct answer is option D, turn just your head and eyes to look through turns. Explanation: always look through a turn to where you want to go. Turn only your head to look, not your shoulders, and keep your eyes level with the horizon. Question 35. The proper body position on a motorcycle. Option A allows you to sit far enough forward that your arms will be slightly bent when holding the handle grips. Option B allows you to sit as far back as possible and have to stretch when trying to reach the handle grips. Option C makes you lean over the bike, requiring your arms to hold you up. Option D allows for your knees to be kept far from the gas tank. The correct answer is option A. Allows you to sit far enough forward that your arms will be slightly bent when holding the handle grips. Explanation. When riding, you should sit far enough forward that your arms will be slightly bent when holding the handle grips. This will permit you to easily and comfortably reach and operate the controls. Question 36. Most crashes happen. Option A, far from home. Option B, on short trips. Option C, on long rides. Option D, several hours into the ride. The correct answer is option B, on short trips. Explanation. Most crashes happen on trips that are shorter than 5 miles, just a few minutes after the rider starts out. Question 37. A proper lane position should do all of the following, except Option A, allow you to set up for turns. Option B, allow an escape route. Option C, allow you to avoid wind blasts from other vehicles. Option D, allow you to be in another vehicle's blind spot. The correct answer is option D. Allow you to be in another vehicle's blind spot. Explanation. A properly chosen lane position should provide a number of benefits, including an increased ability to see others and to be seen. It should help you avoid wind blasts, other drivers' blind spots, and surface hazards. Your lane position should discourage other drivers from trying to share your lane and provide you with an escape route, should a hazard arise. Question 38. Which of the following is not a safe step in preventing fatigue while riding? Option A, protecting yourself from the elements. Option B, taking artificial stimulants. Option C, limiting the distance ridden in one day. Option D, taking frequent breaks. The correct answer is option B, taking artificial stimulants. Explanation. When taking a long trip, be sure to schedule infrequent breaks to rest and try not to ride more than 6 hours in one day. Wind, cold, and rain can make you tire quickly, so be sure to dress to protect yourself from the elements. Avoid taking artificial stimulants, as the effects when they wear off can be very dangerous. Question 39. In New Hampshire, a person who is aged 21 or older with a minimum blood alcohol concentration BAC of blank is considered legally intoxicated. Option A, 0.02%. Option B, 0.04%. Option C, 0.06%. Option D, 0.08%. The correct answer is option D, 0.08%. Explanation. A person who is of legal drinking age with a blood alcohol concentration BAC of 0.08% or higher is considered legally intoxicated. It is both illegal and unsafe to ride a motorcycle while under the influence of alcohol. Question 40. Reflective clothing should: Option A, be worn only at night. Option B, be worn only during the day. Option C, not be worn. Option D, be worn day and night. The correct answer is option D, be worn day and night. Explanation. Brightly colored and slash or reflective clothing will increase your chances of being seen under any conditions. Remember that most motorcycle crashes happen in broad daylight, so it is still best to wear bright clothing during the day.